What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to episode 13 of the May Online Poker Series vlog. Looking at today kind of like Recovery Monday. Long emotional battle yesterday, 11-hour session. Sundays are always long. The schedule, we kind of went through it at the end of last vlog. The schedule today is going to be a little bit more toned down. There's a couple of key day twos that I'm trying to make, mainly in the 215 6 max, which day two is later today. So I'm going to play the morning flights in a couple minutes here, and that's really my main goal. Keep grinding away, play the session, hopefully finish a bit earlier and book some profit. So excited, man. 13 episodes in, the vlog keeps going. We got a couple more weeks. Let's get it. Back to the grind. Okay, just gonna set up my stream, set up the poker tables here. Actually, you know what? I'm probably not gonna stream for 30 minutes, but just set up the poker tables, play a couple hands. Oh, you know what? We gotta do our quiz. All right, what have we not done in a while? I don't know, have we done squeezing in a bit? Let's do squeezing today. Monday squeezing quiz. King Jack facing a squeeze, fold or shove, always folding. King 10 suited versus squeeze. Ooh, this one's close. I think it's a fold. Big blind squeeze, under the gun 2. I think it's close though. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's close in the sense that like Queen 10 suited's a fold and Jack 10 suited's a fold. So there's like some nice suited combos that are folding here, but I guess it's just a bit too good. It's just a bit too good. In position, Jack 8 suited in the small blind. It's raise and call. Ace King, good. Queen Jack offsuit, fold. We're doing any offsuit flatting, a little bit of King Queen, a little bit of 3-betting, a little bit of folding. This is something we could take interesting here is Ace Jack and Ace 10 offsuit are pure folds. So not a spot we want to be really calling with those offsuit aces, even though we have the button, at least in theory. And yeah, interesting. 9-7 suited, do we call, raise, call? I don't think so. Yeah, just a fold. King 10 offsuit facing a squeeze. Pocket 9s, ooh, call or shove. I don't think this one's gonna be a fold. See, the fact that we're out of position against the button means I feel like a lot more of our range wants to play shove here. But I feel like 9s doesn't. I feel like our range does this a lot. I feel like 9s might want to... Oh, I ran out of time. I forgot that there was a time limit. No! I was gonna go for jam, but I was gonna say our range wants to do this, so I'm gonna do this. But I think 9s might want to call. So yeah, there is a lot of calling. Oh, and then 10s calls, 8s calls, 7s calls, but 9s shoves. Okay, so I said 9s wants to call, and 9s is like the only pair between 10s and 5s that doesn't want to call. Maybe I don't know how to play. Anyway, you know what? I'm chalking that up to we got that one right because I was about to click it. I just forgot there was a time limit. Ace King, jam, same question, different hand. Queen Jack suited. I think this one will shove, actually. I mean, if we call, we're just kind of dominated, right? We're dominated by a lot of combos, whereas if we shove, I feel like we have enough equity to shove. And yeah, I think it's too strong to fold, a little too dominated to call, so we're gonna shove. Yeah, nice. Finish on a good note here. So yeah, you can see we call with Ace Jack Ace 10 because we dominate more of their range. King Queen suited, same kind of idea. Queen 10 suited, maybe just a bit too weak to shove, and then we shove Jack 10, Queen Jack, King Jack. Yeah, pretty good. So yeah, we got 8 out of 10, but really we got 9 out of 10. Just a reminder, if you guys want a link to that training quiz, because I do get a couple of comments every time, I've just started to add it in the description of the video, so you guys can find it there. Okay, Monday grind, just getting these tables set up. How am I feeling today? I don't know. My poker drive is a little low right now, unfortunately. Played so much poker in the last couple of days, and I guess since I haven't really had any wins or day twos or anything, it's a little easier to get burnt out when you're not really winning. It's kind of as simple as that. So, and it's causing a bit of burnout. It's a good day to show up and like just play some good poker, get some scores on the board. Gonna load up my first couple tables here and let's start playing. Monday grind. Challenge is currently sitting at minus 7.9 thousand. We've played 12 sessions so far, 3 of them being winning days. I mean, 2 of which were barely winning days, and then we had 1 big winning day. Mostly just taking losses, but as you can see, we got a lot of poker sessions left for this month to make it happen. Estimated buy-ins today are going to be just over 3,000. I expect it to be a smaller session than some of our previous, but still getting up over 3. All right, this is the main sweat for the morning. We're currently 5 out of 70. Gonna try to make day 2. There's still late reg. Day 2 is later today. Already made day 2 in the 33, but this is the main event of the morning. Trying to get into day 2. Calling off queens. Three. Ace king in the 5, 2, 5. Against king 10. All right, important pot. 9's race call. It's ace 5. Okay, through 1 hour of the stream. Obviously that day one didn't go so well with the all-ins, so I have one more turbo flight to try to make that day 2. So we're in the turbo flight, another $215. Had to re-enter the 525, ran top pair, top kicker into 2 pair on a draw heavy board. Not a spot where we're going to be folding. We either shove or call the turn and should be able to get it in against worse hands, king queens, flush draws, combo draws. So yeah, no regrets in the 525, but we had to re-enter. 215 didn't go well, so yeah. Hour 2, let's get it. Go for the non-all-in 3-bet with the ace queen suited. All right, good luck. It's queen 10. Nice pot. Satellite to the 320, calling off the ace king here. Top 5 get tickets. Nice. All right, in the turbo flight, calling off the jacks here against 2 shorties. Nice. Just played this cool pot here in the 215 turbo flight. We raised, big blind calls. Get this really low board. Decided to go for a small bet. We have 2 overs, the nice ace of clubs, and they go for this small raise. And I think their range is just full of like little clicky bluffs and maybe some flush draws, 6-8, 4-3. Just a really like kind of clicky, bluffy range, and you know, even against the 7, we're not doing so bad. So I think playing the 3-bet here is pretty nice. We end up getting it in, and they had a flush draw, so big 3.5 million pot. More polar. They find the fold though. So 18 left currently. 12 make the day 2. It's a turbo flight, so a lot of kind of mid or short stacks. Oh, baby. Let's run it. River comes in clutch. All All right, we call pre, check on the flop, call turn. I think if they go like 8 big blinds, we just call. They shove, we fold. All right, queens against an open shove. So our stack will be at risk on the stone bubble in the turbo flight after all of the bullets we've fired. Good luck. This would be a savage bubble. Nice. All right, went for a reshove for 15 blinds in the 500 against this huge stack. Got king, queen. We're at middle of the hour. That was pretty clutch. Last flight, turbo flight for the 215 after playing how many day ones, and I qualify with a pretty big stack for day 2 in the money. That's what I said. My one goal today was, or my main goal was to qualify for that 215. We did it. Now we got some day 2s. So in the 33, we're qualified 17 out of 286 players, and in the 215, we're qualified 24 out of 105 players. Peak schedule. Let's go. All right, we got check raised and double barreled and river check. Nice. Starting to get deep in this 44 bounty. Get a nice spot with kings here. Clean. 120 left. 320 bounty magic. 20 blinds getting it in. All right, reshove of the day 2 for 25 bigs. It's a flip. It's a set. It's 100%. 4 hours in, 3,600 in buy-ins and 600 in cashes. Sitting pretty good early in the day though. Obviously, after yesterday's vlog, what are we not gonna do? We are not gonna overestimate the position we're in, but not sitting too bad right now. Huge spot with the kings. Going for a bounty, 35 big blind squeeze jam. We cover everyone. All right, kings 10s, heads up. Go bounty hunting. They've got a hand of sorts. Nice. All right, triple barreling, top 2 in the day 2, 215. Just another massive pot on the day 2 there. These day 2s, we need these day 2s to work. This is where all the money comes from in these series, or a lot of it anyway. Big pot to lose, still in the tournament, luckily, but. All right, we got a flush, slow played it a bit. Nice, 2 pair, cooler. Soft bubble of this 320 turbo, 7 left. Nice. Final 35, blind versus blind, good luck. Dominated. All right, as it stands, 6 hours in, we have 4K in buy-ins, 966 in cashes. On the tables, we're on the bubble of this 320, 2 away. We're on the stone bubble of this 320, 1 away. Still in both of the day 2s. Just made the money in this 55. Finally caught some very decent run good that hour in those day twos. Obviously that Jack 10, King 10 spot was lucky. The player that got the flush against my 2 pair, I quickly after got the flush against their 2 pairs, so we got a lot of those chips back. And yeah, some things went the right way, so final 30. Pretty deep run now, we gotta run good. Pocket queens, this is to burst the bubble and get a bounty. And 6s. GG, nice big min cash, 112. This is the other bubble, 320, 11 out of 11. 9 make the money. It's got the ace queen, what a flop. What a flop. All right, we got a spot to break the bubble. 2 kings for another bounty and a cash. It's ace 9. Top set. Let's go. Kind of set this play up a little bit. It's a bit awkward. I'm gonna make the call. Chop it up. It's definitely good to go not all in here. Again. Snap fold. That bounty can't fold ace 8. Unless they have ace 10, then you wish you would have folded. Calling here for sure. Stay alive, 20 big blinds is a lot. Nice. All right, we shove ace 8 again, blind versus blind, and it's king 6 this time. Can we hold? Can we stay alive, 3-handed? Yes, we can. Holy. All right, we call the bounty, jam for 10 big blinds, and we lose the flip. Big flip. Big freaking flip. Let's go. Oh my god. Top 2. For half pot, we're gonna value bet top 2 here. They have a 9, but half pot left. They like snap checked as well. They might consider leading a 9. Yeah, we're gonna go. To get back into it again for the 3rd time. All right, new stack situation. 18 blinds for this guy, we're tied up. Here we go. Let's go. Drill the flush on the turn straight away. Man, what a freaking 3-handed match this has been. This is an open shove now. $412 bounty. So sick. Jack 10, 9, 8. GG. Heads up, guys. Ace 9, King Queen, final 22. Big sweat. Let's go. 25 bigs. Final 19. Reshoving here against the big stack. Sweat this. Take it down. Aces all in against 9s. Double up. King Jack. Folding. Queen 3. Checking. All right, it's been quite the roller coaster. We're sitting here with 5 tables left for the day. They're all pretty good spots. Heads up match currently going on against Victor. Slight deficit. Final 18 of the 215 millions, which has 25K up top. 1100 locked up at the moment though. Final 47 of this 33 with 9K up top. Trying to make day 2 and the money in this 109, and trying to make day 2 six make the day 2 here. 8 left, so a lot going on. Second place in the turbo for 2.5. Just under 7 hours in. That does guarantee us 400 in profit with a couple of games left to go, so we're going to try to extend the profit total. All right, here we go. Final 17. 11 big blinds, ace king. Hold. Nice, clean. I think I'm gonna reshove here. Bruno's been relatively active. And it's queen, queen. Oh, come on, one time. One time, let's go. Okay, we end up stone bubbling this tournament. We were the only short stack, to be fair. So we weren't close to making the day 2 or anything, but technically the stone bubble, we cashed for $50. And I finished in 30th place in the 33 for $194. Had a couple of nice hands last hour. Here we made a flush, blind versus blind. Ace Jack, I had a top pair, called one bet, it was good. We made Ace Queen, chipped up a little bit there. I would say the highlight hand would have been this one, where we went for the limp. It was a smallish raise, we called. Check, min bet, call. And they went for another small bet. And a lot of my hands improved here, 6-7, 7-8, 9-10, 4-5. 5-7 suited since the raise was smaller, possibly could have that. So we're not betting very big, went for the bluff and took it down. Here's a look at the payouts for the tournament. We are currently at this payout, final 12, 1400 locked up. If we make the final table, we have 4K locked up all the way up to this top prize of 25K. Still need to lose half the field to get to that final table. It's a pretty tough field, relatively deep, so it's not going to be an easy task, but we're going to keep plugging. Queen on the flop, but royal flush draw. Wow, ace queen with the suck out. So sick. Rodrigo down to 12 bigs now. There it is. Millions online, 215, 6 max, day 2, final table. Locked up 3.3K, entering the final table 6 out of 7, so one of the shorter stacks. Get that early ladder cooler between these two. So 6 left. It's nice to see that today's grind is paying off. As for how I'm playing, like I feel like everything's been pretty like straightforward, so that's kind of nice, at least on the mental game side of things. Don't really have to stress about big bluffs or punty this, punty that. Managed to win some pots maybe we shouldn't have as well. So now it just comes down to building a stack, running good, and trying to win a lot more money. I can't possibly run bad with a cove. Surely. Surely. All right. In my opinion, easy reshove against Kevin. He's been opening any 2, queen 5 offsuit under the gun. We've seen it. So ace jack's powerhouse. Close spot. If it's close though, we should be in decent shape, right? More coolers, double up for the other short stack. Nice. The ladder down to 5 with now 5.6K locked up. Nice payout. All right, we're gonna be shoving again against chip leader. I don't know why I'm going for all these wider shoves, opening 10-3 offsuit in the cutoff here. So that's the type of range we're dealing with. Oh my goodness, Jack 7, flopping a straight against ace queen. We ladder up. No freaking way. 4 players left. 8.3K locked up. All right, guys, 4-4. We're all in against Kevin, any 2 Kevin, king queen. Ran into it. Queen! That's a good day in the streets. 8.3K. Chat with the GGs. Nice way to finish. Yeah, another long grind. All right, that's a good Monday grind. That's our second best score of the entire month. That was 8,300. We had that 2.5K score earlier. It already cashed for 4.6 prior to that, so today's gonna be a nice month saver. It's not gonna put us up like an insane amount of money, but we're gonna total up what we had and see where we're at for the month. That's bring some energy into this month. Okay, totals 4,000 in buy-ins today and 13,000 in cashes, gives us a profit of just under 9,000. And thankfully, if I got the math right correctly at this time, we are now up just under 1,000 for the month. And those totals are also not including this day 2 that I made today, which is the 109 225k PKO, sitting here middle of the pack with 40 blinds. That's going to be for tomorrow's session, so even a little bit more to be excited about. Okay, session debrief. Well, that was a good Monday, man. That was a really good Monday. I had one goal this morning we talked about, and it was to try to make day 2 of that 6 max. It was to kind of play a more chill session, just try to book a win, and we did everything. We made the day 2 in the final turbo flight. We started to run good, kept in the game. We picked up all those ladders. And yeah, man, another big weekend pays off. It's kind of deja vu a little bit. Like, I keep getting back to even. You know, it'd be great to build off this. Now we're up a little bit in the challenge. Sorry, we're up a little bit in the series. And if we could build on this, that'd be sweet. But hey, we're back to even. We're up a little bit of money. We have a day 2, so I'm glad another weekend pays off. Feels really good. Last portion of pasta. It's good, man. Spinach, ground beef, tomatoes. What else do we put in here? Alright guys, that's it. Episode 13 in the books. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. That was the session we needed, man. We're back to even, above even. And that's just gonna give me some good energy going into these midweek sessions. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, big week coming up. So let's try to capitalize on the momentum and have a good day 2 tomorrow. Have a good session. If you guys are enjoying the series, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I got about 15 more episodes coming up in this series. So I'd love to see you guys for future episodes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.